just finished boot camp for today. Now, I'm not actually going to share a workout because I had a situation happen tonight, and I'm going to get to that in a sec. But what I want to do is have a bit of a chat today about the most important thing about running a successful boot camp. So what I want everyone to do is comment below. Let me know what you think the most important thing is when you're running a boot camp. Now, comment below, but I'll get a bit more specific because that's obviously a very broad question. I'm talking about the actual session. So say you've got a boot camp tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. What's the most important thing that you need to do at that session? Okay, comment below. I want to get a bit of a discussion going, so I'll just repeat it again. Comment below and let me know the most important thing you need to do when you're running a boot camp session. So if you're running a session tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., what's the most important thing you got to do? All right, there's no right, there's no wrong, they're just opinions. I'm going to share my opinion on why, but I want you to comment below and let me know your sort of thinking. Okay, even if you're watching this later down the track, even if you're not watching it live, just comment below. All right, I'm going to get into it. I think the most important thing is to get to each session half an hour early. All right, comment below as well and let me know how early you think you should get to the session. Okay, once again, there's no right or wrong, I'm just talking on my opinion here. I get to every session half an hour early, and it's important for a few different things. The situation I had tonight was I trained at a school, and the school actually locked their car park, all right? Or they put like this electrical tape, no cars could come in there, all right? Now, I had a completely different session planned. You know, I had a circuit planned with weights and kettlebells, and it was going to be outside, so I needed to bring my lights out and hang up TRX. It would have taken me about half an hour to set up, you know, so I got here half an hour early. But the thing is, because that car park was closed, I couldn't do that session. All right, so I had to quickly post on Facebook, hey girls, look, the car park's closed, just park on the street and then come here and meet me. And then I had to do a body weight session because I couldn't bring all my weights and that in because it was too far to travel, okay? But I was able to do that because I got here half an hour early. I got here half an hour early, okay, situation, okay, yeah, I can work around it. All right, let me get out my phone, look at my workouts. Yeah, okay, look, I'm gonna do this workout instead. All right, I'll text the girls and do that. I'll come here, run on the board, and it was done. Okay, but I was only able to do that because I got there half an hour early. Now, over the years, I've had a lot of trainers work for me, a lot of students, and a lot of the time they don't get there half an hour early, and these issues happen and they become a drama. You know, the amount of times I've been here and I've gotten a call like 5 minutes before the session, and someone's like, oh, Joe, look, the gate's locked. Or, Joe, look, there's exams and there's all this stuff in the school. Or, look, Joe, someone else is using it. And when it's 5 minutes beforehand, there's nothing you can do. You're gone. Okay, and you're going to look like an idiot in front of your clients. But if you were here half an hour earlier, you can plan around it. You know, in a couple other I've had heaps of situations like that where like the car park's been closed, there's been all chairs and that here. I've had to completely change the session, but I can do that because I'm half an hour early. Another situation that happened that I remember was I left, I can't remember what it was, but it was something super important. I think I left everything at my place. Okay, I only live about 10 minutes from where I train, so it's not too bad. But still, I got to the session, all right, I was here half an hour early, I'd forgotten everything. So I had to drive back home, get everything, put it in my car, come back. But, you know, because I live 10 minutes away, all right, you know, took me 10, 15 minutes to get there, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to come back. I still got here about 5 minutes before the session started, and everyone's teasing me for being late or whatever. But I'm like, hey, I'm still 5 minutes early, okay? But, you know, if I got here 5 minutes early, I would have been gone and it would have been a shit session. And I've experienced it as well when I've been to other boot camps and other training sessions where, you know, someone's aimed to get to the session right on time and something's come up. Traffic's come up, or there was an accident, or, you know, all these things have come up. And for that reason, the trainer's 5-10 minutes late. And they come in, oh, sorry, it's not my fault, you know, it was the traffic, it was the car park, it was the accident, it was this, it was that. And they're blaming everyone else but themselves. And in my opinion, if you're late, it's no one's fault but your own. Okay? You're not late because of the traffic. You're late because you didn't properly prepare or you didn't anticipate that there potentially could have been traffic. All right? That's all my thing. That I get to every session half an hour early, and most of the times I'm sitting around twiddling my thumbs for 20 minutes. But the amount of time, but there's that odd time where it saves you. Okay? And that odd time can often be the difference between running a good session and a shit session. And that can be the difference between someone rejoining and someone not rejoining. All right, and even I'm going to go a little bit further. I've even got like, the other reason why I think it's important to get there early as well is you want to be there to liaise with your clients. What we do is we might come across this way across here. So, you know, what I make sure I do, so I'm at, keep on, we're going to go all the way across. Yep. So, I'll make sure I'm at each session half an hour early. I've got everything set up and ready to go at least 15 minutes early. Okay, so I don't get there half an hour early and spend half an hour setting up. I make sure that I'm there half an hour early. Setup time is max 15 minutes, and then for 15 minutes, I sit right here on my own. Okay? As soon as someone comes through that door, they come down and sit with me, and I bond with my client. We have a chat. The next person that comes in, they're going to sit right there, and all three of us have a chat. The next person that comes in is going to sit there. All four of us have a chat. The next person is going to come and sit there, and see how you bond with your clients. You get there early, you bond with your clients, you become friends with them, and they bond with each other, which is important. If I wasn't here sort of getting everyone interacting, one person's going to be here on their phone, one person's going to sit there on their phone, you know? And I even specifically set these benches up in that order in there so that people are going to sit and talk to each other. You know, usually that bench is over there, and what's happened before is, you know, you get a couple of people sitting there and a couple of people sitting there, and they're not interacting. Okay, so anyways, that's my tip. Sorry I didn't give a workout because I just did it on the spot or whatever, but that's basically my tip, is get to each session half an hour early. All right, that's the video for today. If you liked it, hit like. Any questions, comment below. Have a good night.
Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and visit our website fitnesseducationonline.com.au to get more information on our professional development courses for personal trainers. See you in the next video.